If you just got a Cricut Maker 4 and you're trying to figure out what's what, or maybe this was a Christmas gift and you're excited to finally get started, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to unbox everything that comes with the Maker 4 and explain what each item is. No setup yet, just a clear look at what you have so you can start making with confidence. Let's get started. So this is the Cricut Maker 4 box as it arrives. Everything is packed securely, and Cricut does a great job protecting the machine and accessories during shipping. Now, if this is your first Cricut, don't worry, everything you need to get started is included. Now, once you open the box, the first thing you'll notice is the machine itself surrounded by protective cardboard. Lift it out with both hands and set it aside for just a bit while we take a look at the rest of the box contents and accessories. At the bottom of the box, you'll notice that we have a power adapter and a power cord that goes into this. It also includes a USB cable, and you'll also notice a cutting mat tucked in. You can pull that out as well. So in addition to the machine, as you can see here, we have this little envelope that contains some additional things that we're going to go over. Now, this is the light grip cutting mat, and with this you can see how it's kind of bent a little bit, but what I've found is just taking it, rolling it the opposite way, and securing it with a rubber band for just a little bit, because obviously if you keep it on there too long, it will bend the other way. So you just want to give it a little bit of time and let it flatten out, and then it'll be good to go. Now, in my case, the machine is wrapped in film. Yours is probably the same. You can go ahead and just remove the film so that we can explore it a little further. So I've removed the film, and to open your machine, you're simply going to lift the lid, bring it all the way up, and you'll notice that the bottom automatically comes down. Next, you'll notice that there is a little bit of foam here, and that prevents the actual carriage from moving around during shipping. You can simply grab it like this and just pull it out. So this is the Cricut Maker 4. The design is similar to the other Cricut machines, but the Maker line is built to handle a wider range of materials and tools. Now, even if it looks a little technical at first, the workflow is still very beginner friendly. So now let's go through everything else that comes in the box. I'll explain what each item is used for, and we'll cover how to use them in the next Cricut Maker 4 setup video. So included with your machine is the fine point blade with the housing already installed. This blade is used for common materials like cardstock, vinyl, and iron-on, and it's the blade most people use for the majority of their projects. Now you can see it here. To remove the blade and the blade housing, you'll simply grab the lever here, lever B, and pull it towards you and out, and you'll notice that it just kind of comes out. And here, you can press on this, and you'll notice that it will show you the blade. The blade kind of comes out. Now you can grab it and pull it out. Now to put the blade back in, or if you were to replace a blade in the future, you simply take the blade and just put it in there, and there's a little magnet that will just kind of pull it in. You can hear it kind of click. And to put it back in, we're simply going to rest it inside so that the bottom of this little bevel, rests on this little surface here. Then you can push this in, and then take the lever and snap it into place. Now, one important thing to know about the Maker 4 is that it supports a wider range of tools and materials than the Explore line. Now, while this box includes the fine point blade, the Maker platform can also use specialty tools for thicker or more advanced materials, which gives you room to grow as your projects become more complex. The machine works with tools like the rotary blade for cutting fabric, the engraving tip, a knife blade for thicker materials like chipboard and balsa wood. There's also a scoring wheel for creating solid score lines for easier folding, especially when it comes to cardstock and paper projects. So your specialty tools are going to go into carriage B, okay? And we'll go over that more in just a moment. And carriage A is the carriage that you use for drawing. This special little holder doesn't really come out, and I'll actually show you how that works here in just a second once we go through the rest of the contents in the box. So we already saw this. This is the light grip mat. This mat is designed for lighter materials, especially paper and cardstock, and helps keep your material in place during cutting. This will work with vinyl. This will work with HTV. Now personally, I like to use the medium grip for paper, especially when I'm cutting something very intricate. It tends to last a little bit longer, but this is great for starting out. Okay, now let's take a look and see what comes in this little envelope here. You'll notice there is a little mini weeder. Now it's used to remove excess vinyl or iron-on material after cutting, and it's pretty essential for vinyl projects. There's other options out there, but this is a cool little addition that comes with it. There's a little piece of plastic that you can take off that just sort of protects you from poking yourself. Now if we keep going through the box here, you'll notice that it comes with a little user guide. And here is the little pen that I mentioned earlier. You just take this out, and now obviously this is just a black one. They make these in a variety of colors. I'll show you how that works in a second. You have a few samples of cardstock so that you can do some test cuts. So in addition to the cardstock, there's a few more samples in here. One is the Smart Iron-On Heat Vinyl Transfer. Now this is perfect for custom t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, aprons, anything fabric. You just cut your design, weed it, and press it on with heat. Now they've also included some samples of vinyl, and this is great for decorating things like mugs, tumblers, signs, notebooks, storage bins, and of course wall decals. You cut your design and weed out the extra vinyl, and then use the transfer tape, which they've also included, to move the design cleanly onto your surface. Now speaking of transfer tape, this is your helper. It picks up your vinyl design and keeps everything perfectly aligned while you apply it. And once your design is down, you peel the tape away and you're left with a clean, professional result. Okay, so let's just go over a few more little basics here. For the power cord, simply going to untie it, take it out of the packaging, and this end is going to go into your machine, and this end is going to go into your wall. Very straightforward. I'm just going to plug this end into here, and this is going to go into your wall. This is going to go into the back of your machine, which we'll talk about in a little bit here. And then, of course, the machine does have the ability to work through Bluetooth, which is wireless. If you would prefer to have it connected physically using a USB cable, they've included one. Now this is the side that's going to go into your machine, and this is the side that's going to go into your computer. This is a USB-C cable. Now let's go over a few more features on this machine. This little slot here is actually designed to hold a mobile device. You can do an iPad or a tablet, and that's great for when you're working wirelessly and you kind of want everything all in one place. You can just slide that right in there. And again, we have clamp A for writing. So let's go ahead and show you how that works. We'll open it up just like we did with B. This one opens up a little bit easier. Now this is the little bonus pen that they included. And you can see this little triangle here. What you're going to do is take this and take the cap off, place it in there, and you're going to push it down until you hear a little click. Just like that. And then go ahead and close it. Okay, so if you want to use the pen tool to draw or write something, that is ready to go. And to remove it, simply open up clamp A, pull it out, and go ahead and close it. And this little area here is simply for storage. Over time, you'll probably acquire some various accessories, like maybe a little spatula tool or whatever. You can put whatever you want in there. So moving over to this side of the machine here, you'll notice that this is your power button. This button here is the load unload button. If you're loading materials or unloading materials, you'll use that to prompt the machine to either pull the materials in or spit it out. This little button here is the go button. Once you have your design loaded and ready to go, you'll hit this button to tell the machine to begin cutting. Now, if at any time during a cut you'd want to pause it for whatever reason, there's a pause button. And these two little pieces of plastic here, these are your material guides. So for example here, with the cutting mat, you'll take that and slide it under the little guides there, and that'll just kind of keep everything in place and help ensure that you're feeding it in correctly. Now, if you're using smart materials, you would do the same thing and use those guides to ensure that it's going in correctly as well. One small but really thoughtful feature on the Cricut Maker is this built-in storage compartment. It's a great little spot to keep the tools you reach for the most, so you're not constantly hunting around your craft table. You can store things like your fine point blade housing, extra blades, the rotary or debossing tips, or even small weeding tools. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the USB port, okay? And obviously the wider part of the cable is going to go right into there. Now this is, again, if you're using this wired to your computer, you don't have to. You can do it wirelessly through Bluetooth. And this is the end that's going to plug into your computer. Just make sure you have a USB-C port. And this little port next to it is where you plug the power in. And as I mentioned, the other end is going to go into the wall. Now, along with the physical items that came in the box, Cricut includes digital content that you'll access inside the Cricut Design Space app. Now, Design Space is where you choose your designs, prepare your project, and send it to the machine for cutting. Now, Cricut includes some designs to get you started, but many people also use designs from outside sources. In the next video, I'll also show you how to use SVG files from places like Creative Fabrica, which offers a large library of designs that work well with the Cricut machines. So that's everything that comes in the Cricut Maker 4 box. For now, keep everything nearby. In the next video, we'll walk through the full setup process, we'll open Design Space, and make your first cut step by step. I'll see you at the next one.